Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2025 Little Lady Classic, brought to you by Valley View Co-op. In our first split here, we're going to move into class number 12A, Little Lady Classic, the Angus Heifer, split number 1. These are going to be the Angus Heifers born between January 1st and December 31st of 2025. Leading off this class is going to be entry number 3000, NCC Donna 19N, shown and exhibited by Nolan Cattle Co., as well as Greenbush Angus of Carson Baker. This heifer's born on February the 14th of 2025, sired by South Africa and out of the Great Coleman Donna 1448. And following her in is going to be entry number 3003, Boss Lake Miss Valbar 502N, shown and exhibited by Vanderloos Livestock, Odin Vanderloos of Carmen, Manitoba, born in January 25. Out of Valley View Reckoning 931, out of Boss Lake Miss Valbar 178J. And rounding out this class here is going to be entry number 3004, Mainstream Marvelous 1N, shown and exhibited by Mainstream Genetics. Her sire is going to be PVF Marvel 9185, and she's born on January the 17th of 2025. This is split number 1 of the Little Lady Classic in the Angus Division. Well, coming back, no particular order. Get this mic right. Ladies and gentlemen, coming back in no particular order, coming back into the final drive of the Angus Division here is going to be entry number 3004, brought to you by Mainstream Genetics. And following her back in as well is going to be entry number 3003, Boss Lake Miss Valbar 502N, shown and exhibited by Vanderloos Livestock. Those are your 2 entries coming back in for our overall Angus into our overall drive. We're going to see split number 2 follow in here. We're going to have 4 entries come in for split number 2. Again, these are going to be heifers born between January 1st of 2025 and December 31st. Off this class here on split number 2 in the Angus division is entry number 3005 L83 Darla 515N, shown and exhibited by L83 Ranch. This heifer is going to be born January the 13th of 2025. There we go. Followed in by entry number 3006 Twin Creek Countess 1N, shown and exhibited by Twin Creek Stock Farm. This heifer is going to be born January the 7th. Followed in by entry number 3007 RRW Lady 501N, shown and exhibited by Ramrod West Cattle Co., as well as additional owner Bryson Freecon. This heifer is going to be born on January the 1st of 2025. Also, this heifer born on January the 1st of 2025 is entry number 3008, Parrot Sarah 1N, shown and exhibited by Parrot Cattle Co. And that heifer is going to be signed by Peak Dot Metallica 521K out of Parrot Sarah 66L. Ladies and gentlemen, this is split number 2 in our Angus division. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming back from split check. Mic check 1, 2, check. Let's try this microphone. Gotta love cordless mics. Anyways, split number 2 in our Angus division, coming back in no particular order. Our first entry coming back is going to be entry number 3007, RRW Lady 501N, shown and exhibited by Ramrod West Cattle Co. And coming back and following in on our Angus overall is going to be entry number 3008. Perot Sarah 1N, shown and exhibited by Perot Cattle Company. Those two females will stick around in our ring here and come back in, and they will be joining entry number 3003 and 3004 for our overall Angus class up next. We will excuse the other two exhibitors at this point in time and invite back those two exhibitors from split number 1. Coming back in will be by request of our judges as well, exhibitors, please do one lap there. Bill has asked that we do get another lap. Is that correct, Bill? You want them to do a lap? Yeah, one lap around there, Kate, please. If we could get all our exhibitors to do one lap around. Leading off this parade here from our last class is entry number 307, RRW Lady 501N, shown and exhibited by Ramrod West Cattle Co., followed by entry number 3008, Perot Sarah 1N, shown and exhibited by Perot Cattle Company. And followed in from our split number 1, there is entry number 3003, Boss Lake Miss Valbar 502N, shown and exhibited by Valhouse Livestock. Followed in and rounding out this overall class is entry number 3004, Mainstream Marvelous 1N, shown and exhibited by Mainstream Genetics. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our overall Angus heifer class in the Little Lady Classic. ladies and gentlemen, coming back into our overall Supreme for the Little Lady Classic. Coming out of split number 2 in no particular order is going to be entry number 3007 RRW Lady 501N, shown and exhibited by Ramrod West Cattle Co. And following as well, coming out of split number 2 is going to be entry number 3008 Perot Sarah 1N, shown and exhibited by Perot Cattle Co. Those two Angus heifers are going to be coming back in and joining the rest of our breed's overall champions for our jackpot at the end of this. From our Angus, we're going to move into our Charlet division. We're going to have 3 heifers come in for this class here. We're going to have 3 entries come in for our Charlet division. These heifers, again, are going to be born from January 1st to December 31st of 2025, but exact dates are January the 17th to January the 25th, so these heifers are not going to range a big range in birth dates here. Our 3 entries are going to be 3009, 303, and 3010 will be our 3 entries coming into this ring. We have 1 split of Charlet heifers. Following the Charlets, we're going to move into the Hereford heifers. We've got 2 splits of Hereford heifers, an excellent showing from the Herefords this year. But first off, we're going to see the Charlet heifers. Leading off this class here is going to be entry number 3009 HTA Winona 593N, shown and exhibited by HTA Charlets. This heifer is going to be born on January the 25th of 2025. She's sired by Legacy's Hulk Hogan 50J out of HTA Winona 13H. Following her in is going to be entry number 303 RNK Laney 6N, shown and exhibited by Rustin Chartier. This heifer is born on January the 24th by LT Governor 1560 PLD, and out of Cedar Lee Eucala 57E, something like that. And our rounding out this class here is going to be entry number 3010, Hidden Lake Nancy 13N, shown and exhibited by Hidden Lake Stock Farms. She's going to be sired by PCC Bourbon 118J out of Stepler Gabby 546H, born on January the 17th. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our 3 entries in our Charlet heifer division. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming back in no particular order out of this class is going to be entry number 3009, HTA Winona 593N, shown and exhibited by HTA Charlays of Rivers, Manitoba. And following back in entry number 3010, Hidden Lake Nancy 13N, shown and exhibited by Hidden Lake Stock Farms. Those two will be coming back in for our championship drive, concluding the splits of our classes here. We're going to move into class number 12H. This is going to be the Hereford Division, split number 1. These heifers are going to range from March the 12th to February the 24th. We're going to see 5 entries come in for this next class here. We're going to have entry number 3012, 403, 3013, 3014, and 24. Those 5 entries are going to come in here for the Little Lady Classic Hereford Division, split number 1. Leading off this split number 1 is going to be entry number 3012, RCC 6L Maple ET4N, shown and exhibited by Rimkey Cattle, born on March the 12th. Followed in by entry number 403, DTHF Nikita 62N, shown and exhibited by Troop Hereford Ranch, born on March the 12th as well. Followed in by entry number 3013, ANL ACDT 174E, Jada 115ET 111N, born on March the 1st, shown and exhibited by ANL Polled Herefords. Also additional owner is Dan and Kelvin Fornwall of Golden Oak. Moving on is going to be entry number 024. That is also correction in your catalog here. If you're following along in your show book, entry number 3014 is a scratch in this class. Entry number 3014 is a scratch. Moves us to our last entry followed in on this class here, 024. Twin View 7K Miss Harriet 103N, shown and exhibited by Twin View Polled Herefords, born on February the 24th. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your first split of Hereford heifers in the Little Lady Classic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the judges' cards are in and the tabulations have been made. Coming back out in no particular order here into our overall Hereford Drive is going to be entry number 3012 RCC 6L Maple ET4N, shown and exhibited by Rimkey Cattle. And joining her back in here for the overall drive is going to be entry number 3013 ANL ACDT 174E Jada 115 ET 111N, shown and exhibited by ANL Polled Herefords. Also additional owners is Dan and Kelvin Fornwell, Golden Oak, and AXA. Those two entries will be coming back in to join our top two in no particular order of split number 2 in our Hereford division. Now moving into split number 2, we are going to see 4 entries come back in for split number 2. We'll see 4 entries coming back in. These will be 3015, 3016, 3017, and 3018. These heifers, again, will be born between January the 7th of 2025 and February the 20th of 2025. Leading off this class here is entry number 3015, JACHO22 Damsel ET16N, shown and exhibited by Charlton Farms Limited and Matthew Charlton. Followed in by entry number 3016 PBHR TT Vicky 113L11N, shown and exhibited by Stephen Manns and Kennedy Manns. This heifer is going to be born on February the 5th of 2025, followed in by entry number 3017 Funk 72J 18J Norma 10N, shown and exhibited by Rock Ridge Ranch. This heifer is going to be born on January the 10th of 2025, and rounding out this class here is going to be entry number 3018 Arius Acres LE29N, shown and exhibited by Arius Acres, and this heifer is going to be born on January the 7th of 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, this is split number 2 of your Hereford heifers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming out of split number 2 in our Hereford division here, in no particular order, is going to be entry number 3017 Funk 72J, 18J Norma 10N, shown and exhibited by Rock Ridge Ranch. And following as well, and coming back into our overall drive in a Hereford division, is going to be entry number 3018 Arius Acres LE 29N, shown and exhibited by Arius Acres. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a big round of applause, and they're coming back in for the overall drive. Again, ladies and gentlemen, our Little Lady Classic is proudly sponsored by Valley View Co-op. Valley View Co-op is more than just a place to shop. It's a local business owned by people it serves. As part of the co-op network across Western Canada, Valley View Co-op gives back to the communities where we live in, we work, and we play. When you support a co-op, you choose a business that reinvests 100% of its profits right here at home, creating jobs, buildings, and building a stronger community, and supporting events like the Manitoba Ag X. And thank you to the Valley View Co-op for their continued commitment to the agriculture and the next generation and the cattle producers. Valley View Co-op comes to us from Verdon, Birtle, Oak Lake, Oak River, also Melita, Kenton, and Pearson. Ladies and gentlemen, we do thank the Little Lady Classic sponsor, Valley View Co-op, for their continued support. Coming back into this class here in our overall Herefords is entry number 3012 RCC 6L Maple ET4N, shown and exhibited by Rimke Cattle Co. And followed in by entry number 3013 ANL ACDT 174E Jadra 115 ET 111N, shown and exhibited by ANL Polled Herefords. And returning back from the split that we just seen is entry number 3017 Funk 72J 18J Norma 10N, shown and exhibited by Rock Ridge Ranch. And also rounding out this class here and coming back in no particular order from split number 2 is entry number 3018 Arius Acres LE 29N, shown and exhibited by Arius Acres. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your overall Hereford class here. The top 2 will come back in no particular order for our overall champion class in the Little Lady Classic. I do believe at this point in time it is appropriate, as we do have the Herefords out here in the ring and probably needs no introduction, but we're going to introduce to you one of our judges for today, Bill Bigolini. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a man out there in our gray hat out there. He's 45 plus years in the livestock industry here. He's had Herefords and he's had Semitals. They started into the Semitol industry in 2000. With him and his wife Nancy, WLB Livestock was created. They then fully dispersed the Hereford herd in 2016. The Semitols were dispersed in 2020. But ladies and gentlemen, he doesn't leave the cattle industry. He's still been around. He's sat on many boards, including the Canadian Semitol Association as well, out of Calgary, Alberta. And now he likes to say he's just dabbling in the cattle industry. And ladies and gentlemen, please give Bill Bigolini of Douglas, Manitoba a big round of applause for being here.
Woke up this morning, happy as could be. I looked out my window, what said I see? Coming up the sidewalk, just as plain as day. Well, here comes trouble, and I never thought I'd see since you went away. Hello, trouble, come on in. Well, you talk about hard
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the judges' scores are in once again, and our overall Herefords coming back in no particular order here. Out of split number 2 is entry number 3018, Arius Acres Ellie 29N, shown and exhibited by Arius Acres. And coming back as well, out of no particular order, is entry number 3013 ANLACDT 174E Jader 115 ET 111N, shown and exhibited by ANL Polled Herefords. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your top 2 Hereford heifers coming back in for the championship drive, 3013 and 3018 in no particular order. From here, we're going to move into the limousine class. This is going to be class number 12L. We're going to see 4 entries coming in here. This will be entry numbers 3019, 3020, 3021, and 3022. We'll have 4 exhibitors showing in here, and these heifers are going to range from January the 1st to January the 10th of 2025. Again, a very close split in birth dates here with 4 limousine heifers. From the limousine heifers, we're going to move into the Simmental division, where we are going to see, I do believe it is 4 classes of Simmental heifers. It's actually 5 classes of Simmental heifers. We're going to see 5 splits of Simmental heifers here following the limousine class. Leading off the first out of the limousine class here is going to be entry number 3019, Amaglen Miss Nella, shown and exhibited by Amaglen Limousine. Lillian Stewart on the halter at this point in time, followed in by entry number 3020, EMF HR Naomi 503N, shown and exhibited by Eden Meadows Farms. This heifer is going to be born on January the 3rd, followed in by entry number 3021, EMF Nevada 505N, shown and exhibited by Eden Meadows Farms, also again born on January the 3rd. And our oldest heifer in this class here, shown and exhibited by Laura Stewart, is entry number 3022, Amaglen Nellie Joe, shown and exhibited by Amagale Limousine. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your limousine class with these 4 entries. Well, it seems fitting, ladies and gentlemen, while we've got the limousine breed in here, we introduce to you our next judge. Coming from Oak Lake, Manitoba, it's Darby Cochran. Darby Cochran and his wife, Kelly, they farm along over at Oak Lake. They raise about 150 commercial cows there, and they also do sand and gravel. You can see Cochran Stock Farms as one of our show ring sponsors here. They farm along with their mom and dad, brother Kyle, and family as well. They've been in the purebred limousine business since 1971. The Cochran Stock Farms is needs no introduction into the limousine breed. Ladies and gentlemen, please give Darby Cochran a big round of applause for being here and being one of our judges this afternoon. In our limousine class, in no particular order, coming out is going to be entry number 3020 HMF HR Naomi 503N, shown and exhibited by Eden Meadows Stock Farms. And following her and coming back into her overall drive is going to be entry number 3021 EMF Nevada 505N, shown and exhibited by Eden Meadow Farms. Ladies and gentlemen, these two heifers will reconvene out here in this show ring momentarily after we get through the rest of these splits here for our overall Little Lady Classic. Thank you to our limousine exhibitors for an excellent class. We are going to move into split number 1 of our Simmental division. We've got 5 divisions here in our Simmental class. In our first split is going to be 5 entries. These heifers are going to range from January the 27th to February the 22nd in ages. Again, they will all be born in the Simmental division between January 1st and December 31st of 2025. This class is going to be class number 12S. Leading off this class, entry number 3023, HFL Labretta 5158N, shown and exhibited by Horner Cattle Company of Minnedosa, Manitoba. Followed in by entry number 3024, MCR Miss Napa Valley 67J146N, shown and exhibited by McCurr Farms of Boissevain, Manitoba, Madeline Maxwell on the halter as well. Entry number followed in by entry number 3025, Flying W Miss Black Licorice 62N, shown and exhibited by Flying W Stock Farms. That'll be Porter Wakoski on the halter there as well. Followed in by entry number 3026, Copper Kettle Molly 254N, shown and exhibited by Copper Kettle Cattle Company. And followed in by, and rounding out this class here, is going to be entry number 3027, NAC Lovely 121N, shown and exhibited by Northern Lights Simmentals of Rossburn, Manitoba. Ladies and gentlemen, this is split number 1 in our Simmental division in the First Lady class, in the Little Lady Classic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the judges' cards are in, and after a very, very strong class in split number 1 in Class 12 of the Semitole Division here, coming back in no particular order is going to be entry number 3026, Copper Kettle Molly 254N, shown and exhibited by Copper Kettle Cattle Co. And following back in as well is going to be entry number 3027, Knack Lovely 121N, shown and exhibited by Northern Light Semitoles of Rossburn, Manitoba. Ladies and gentlemen, we will ask that they do come back in for our overall class here, as we have 4 more splits in the Semitole division here. We will excuse our other exhibitors from this class as well and thank them for coming out here tonight, or this afternoon. We'll move into split number 2 in the Semitole division here. We will see four entries in this class. We will see 4 entries in this class, and they will be age ranges from January the 14th to January the 22nd. These will be exhibitors 30, 28, 29, 31, and 32. Leading off this class here will be entry number 3028. Coming in the ring here is HFL Rose ET 5080N, shown and exhibited by Horner Cattle Company of Minnedosa, Manitoba. Followed in by entry number 3029, GVR Magical 90N, shown and exhibited by Green Valley Ranch. Heifer will be born on January the 22nd. Followed in by entry number 3031, RBP Miss Caliber 6N, shown and exhibited by Porter Semitoles. This heifer is going to be born on January the 19th, signed by RF Caliber 14G and out of GFP Miss 12J. Followed in and rounding out this class here is going to be entry number 3032, JL Goldie 504N, shown and exhibited by J. Morandi Livestock. This heifer is born on January the 14th and is a daughter of Mater Son of Anarchy 144H and out of JL Goldie 214K. Ladies and gentlemen, this is split number 2 in our Semitole division here today.
Leave this one horse town like to
Well, ladies and gentlemen, in split number 2, coming back in no particular order, is going to be entry number 3028 HFL Rose ET 5080N, shown and exhibited by Horner Cattle Company of Minnedosa, Manitoba. And following in as well is going to be entry number 3029 GVR Magical 90N, shown and exhibited by Green Valley Ranch. Those two exhibitors will be coming back in here after the next 3 splits of the Simmental division here. We've got 3 more splits of the Simmental heifers before our overall Simmental class is, and then we will be moving into our Speckle Park division following the Simmentals. Coming in for split number 3, we're going to see 5 entries in split number 3 here. 5 entries are going to be coming in for split number 3 of our Simmental division here. Our heifers are going to range from January the 9th to January the 14th in this class of 2025. We're going to see entries 3033, 3034, 3035, 3036, and 3037. Leading off this class here is going to be entry number 3033 DK Pashmania 13N, shown and exhibited by DK Land and Cattle Company. Followed in by entry number 3034 Flying W Miss Holiday 22N, shown and exhibited by Flying W Stock Farm. Followed in by entry number 3035 KCH Soda Crush 508N, shown and exhibited by KCH Cattle Co. of Rapid City, Manitoba. And followed in by entry number 3036 SYD Roxette 14A, shown and exhibited by Rain Cattle Company of Eden, Manitoba. And rounding out this class here is going to be entry number 3037 2L Nixie 786N, shown and exhibited by 2L Simmentals. Ladies and gentlemen, this is split number 3 of our Little Lady Classic in the Simmental division.
Ain't seen nothing of you in a month. Some days tell me how long
I was all but 22, I think at the time. I'd been out on the road, lonely at night, and it'd been a while, so it was on my mind. Well, I saw him walk in with his cowboy hat, and I thought to myself, I could use some of that. His boots like glass on a sawdust floor had moves like nothing I'd ever seen before. So I walked right up, and I pulled him to the side. I handed that man a beer, looked him in the eyes, and I said, baby, I think you're gonna want to hear this. Then I told him, excuse me, you look like you love me. You look like you want me to want you to come on home. And baby, I don't blame you for looking me up and down across this room. I'm drunk and I'm ready to leave, and you look like you love me.
Well, I was down at a local beer joint with a few of the guys, and this cute little country girl called mine. And boy, let me tell you, she was the prettiest thing I'd ever seen in a pair of boots. Well, she walked right up to me, handed me a beer, gave me a look like, let's get out of here. And that's when I realized that she was every cowboy's dream come true. She told me this right here. She said,
Excuse me, you look like you love me. You look like you want me to want you to come on home. And baby, I don't blame you for looking me up and down across this room. I'm drunk and I'm ready to leave, and you look like you love me. All right now. So if you ever see a man in a cowboy hat, and you think to yourself, I could use some of that, don't waste your time. Just give him this here line. Goes a little like this. Excuse me, you look like you love me. You look like you want me to want you to come on home. And baby, I don't blame you for looking me up and down across this room. I'm drunk and I'm ready to leave, and you look like you love me. I'm drunk and I'm ready.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, in split number 3 here is going to be entries coming back in no particular order. Will be entry number 3034, Flying W Miss Holiday 22N, shown and exhibited by Flying W Stock Farm. Also going to be entry number 3035, KCH Soda Crush 508N, shown and exhibited by KCH Cattle Co. Those two exhibitors will be following back in here following the next 2 splits of the Simmental division. They're, of course, brought back in no particular order here. We will have the top 2 out of the 10 that come back into the division here into our overall Little Lady Classic Supreme. We're going to move into split number 4 in the Simmental division. We have 4 entries. In split number 4, these will be entry numbers 3039, 3040, 3041, and 3042. Again, these heifers are going to age range from January the 3rd to January the 8th. Leading off this class is going to be entry number 3039, Chick Fancy Nancy 3N, shown and exhibited by Little Chicks Cattle Co., born on January the 8th. She enters the ring there, followed in by entry number 3040, HFL Rose 5034N, shown and exhibited by Horner Cattle Company. Followed in by entry number 3041, DTH Sheila 5156, shown and exhibited by Riverside Farms, Rachel Tober. And also following in and rounding out this class is going to be entry number 3042, DTH Overtime 5007, shown and exhibited by Riverside Farms. This is split number 4 of the Semitol Division. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to take this time and thank a few of our sponsors that we'd like to recognize throughout the week here in the Brandon Ag X. Our official towing company, of course, is going to be Full Tilt Towing. A big thank you goes out to Full Tilt Towing, the official towing company of the Manitoba Ag X. We appreciate their support in keeping things moving right along. So, ladies and gentlemen, I do at this point in time say if you are parked in a no parking zone along the way, Full Tilt will be the ones that'll be there to remove your vehicle and move it out of the road so that things can be moving along. We do thank Full Tilt Towing for all their continued support of the Manitoba Ag X. Some of our cattle sponsors for this weekend here is going to be the Manitoba Brandon Sun, the Sunrise Credit Union. We'd like to thank the Brandon Sun and the Credit Union for proud cattle country sponsors and the Manitoba Ag X. Your support helps us celebrate agriculture in the heart of the prairies. Our official truck of the Manitoba Ag X is Kelleher Ford. A big shout out goes out to Kelleher Ford, the official truck of the Manitoba Ag X. Thank you for driving the community support and helping us haul in a great show. Ladies and gentlemen, if you need anything hauled, any of our consigners, our Kelleher Ford truck is available for you. Our cattle sponsors is Jack Auction Group, Heartland Livestock Services out of Verdun, Manitoba. We'd like to thank Heartland Livestock and Jack Auction Group for their continued support of our cattle support and the Manitoba Ag X. Our show ring sponsors here and our show ring headlines is here in the South Arena is the Manitoba Charlet Association. Canad Inns and Master Feeds. A big round of applause, please, goes out to our show ring sponsors, the Canad Inns, the Manitoba Charlets, and the Feed and Master Feeds. Your support and your competition meets here in the ring. Our community supporters in our cattle show is MNP and Fairway Feeds. A special thanks goes out to MNP and Fairway Feeds. Our community supporters in the cattle show were greatly grateful for your dedication to the ag industry and our local exhibitors. Ladies and gentlemen, our results are in for split number 4. Coming back in no particular order here into the overall drive is going to be entry number 3040 HFL Rose 5034N, shown and exhibited by Horner Cattle Company of Minnedosa, Manitoba. And following in is going to be entry number 3042 DTH Overtime 5007, shown and exhibited by Riverside Farm. Ladies and gentlemen, that is split number 4. Please give our exhibitors a big round of applause. From split number 4, we're going to roll into split number 5 in our Semitol division. We've got 5 entries coming in for this class and will be our final split of the Semitol heifer calves. These heifers are going to be born between January the 1st and January the 3rd of 2025. Our 5 exhibitors will be entry number 3043, 3044, 3045, 3046, and 3047. Leading off this class is entry number 3043. MJP Miss Caliber ET1N, shown and exhibited by Porter Semitols, born on January the 3rd, out of RF Caliber 14G and Miss R Plus 8006F. Followed in by entry number 3044, MCR Miss Nora 39K10N, shown and exhibited by McCurr Semitols, with Madeline Maxwell on the halter, born on January the 3rd, sired by MCR Mr. Limitless 13H25L, shown and exhibited out of Dam MCR Miss Kettle 63H39K. Followed in by entry number 3045, Oakview Nala 34N, born on January the 2nd, sired by Tri-R Huckleberry Finn 11H, and out of Oakview Lola 220L, shown and exhibited by Oakview Semitols and Brooke Collins on the halter. Followed in by entry number 3046, Mass Nala 503N, born on January the 1st, sired by KWA Slider 196H, and out of Mass Lucy 305L, shown and exhibited by Mason Farms. And rounding out this class is entry number 3047, RZC Lady 1N, born on January the 1st as well, out of RF Caliber 14G, and out of NAC Lady 152K, shown and exhibited by Rockin' Z Cattle Company. Ladies and gentlemen, this is split number 5 of our Semitol division.
Sounded coming back.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming out of our fifth split in no particular order here is going to be entry number 3043 MJP Miss Caliber ET1N, shown and exhibited by Porter Semitals. And also following back in and coming in for our overall Semital drive is entry number 3047 RZC Lady 1N, shown and exhibited by Rocking Z Cattle Company. This will be our overall class coming back in. We're going to have our two exhibitors from each of our last four splits rejoin our two exhibitors into this class here. We are going to see entry numbers 3026, 3027, 3028, 3029, 3034, 3035, 3040, 3042. And our two exhibitors that just showed here in this class is entries numbers 3043 and 3047 for our overall Semital class. We have an excellent team marshaling our cattle out there. All the barn bosses of this week are looking after marshaling these cattle here. Our two young gentlemen in the ring here, Cade Crookshank and Tyler Stewart. Both of them stand on many boards across in both Semital and the Charolais division as well. So we appreciate their help out in the ring as they've continued our animals around and organized everything for our judges. Darby, come back and get your paper. Attaboy. Coming back into the ring here, out of split number 1 is entry number 3026, Copper Kettle Molly 254N, shown and exhibited by Copper Kettle Cattle Co. Followed in by entry number 3027, Knack Lovely 121N, shown and exhibited by Northern Light Semitals of Rossburn, Manitoba. Followed in by our entry from Minnedosa, Manitoba is entry number 3028, HFL Rose ET 5080N, shown and exhibited by Horner Cattle Company. Followed in again out of split number 2 is entry number 3029, GVR Magical 90N, shown and exhibited by Green Valley Ranch. Out of split number 3, in no particular order, was entry number 3034, Flying W Miss Holiday 22N, shown and exhibited by Flying W Stock Farms. And also out of split number 3 is entry number 3035, KCH Soda Crush 508N, shown and exhibited by KCH Cattle Co. Out of split number 4, in no particular order, was entries number 3040 HFL Rose 5034N, shown and exhibited by Horner Cattle Company. And also out of that split is entry number 3042 DTH Overtime 5007. It'd be shown and exhibited by Riverside Farm. And out of our split number 5 and rounding out this class here in no particular order was entry number 3043 MJP Miss Caliber ET1N, shown and exhibited by Porter Semitals. And entries number 3047 RZC Lady 1N, shown and exhibited by Rocking Z Cattle Company. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our overall Semital class.
Keep them dreams alive.
getting cold, but that sun is cresting, and heavy eyes ain't born for resting. I was down in that small town, dreamed of heading southbound, so I hitched down I-65. Climbed into her Trans Am, an hour below Birmingham. She was heading home and I was there for the ride. Started talking nonsense, she was laughing at my accent. Wound up on the Alabama shore. There was magic in the night air, a Gulf breeze in her blonde hair. That's what my soul's searching for. Summer moonlight, southern daughter. She led me down to the water as we lay on that cool white sand. I was born again in Dixieland. We drank from a mason jar underneath a blanket of stars. I said, do you believe this was meant to be? She told me, well, I believe in front porch swings, the songs that the crickets sing, and I believe you belong down here with me. Summer moonlight, southern daughter, she led me down to the water as we lay on that cool white sand. I was born again in Dixieland.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the judges' cards have been in, they've been tabulated, and they've been tabulated again. In a hot contested battle here in the Semitol division, in no particular order, we're going to ask back into the overall class here. From the Semitol division, coming out of split number 1 is going to be entry number 3026, Copper Kettle Molly 254N, shown and exhibited by Copper Kettle Cattle Co. Coming back in as well, in no particular order, out of split number 4 is going to be entry number 3040, HFL Rose 5034N, shown and exhibited by Horner Cattle Company of Minnedosa, Manitoba. Ladies and gentlemen, give our Semitol exhibitors a big, big round of applause for that class, please. One of our tightest splits so far amongst the judges here today. An excellent, excellent showing from the Semitol barn. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Semitols, we're going to move ourselves into the Speckle Park class. This is going to be entry class number 12 SP. We're going to see 5 entries for our Speckle Park class. We're going to have 5 entries come in. These will be entries numbers 3048, 3049, 3050, 51, and 52. Entering into the ring here is going to be our Speckle Park division. Entry number leading off this class is entry number 3048, Skyline Wilcox Neva 31N, shown and exhibited by Wilcox Livestock. Followed in by entry number 3049, INC Marlin Monroe 12N, shown and exhibited by INC Cattle Company. Followed in by entry number 3050, PJS No Strings Attached 56N, shown and exhibited by PJS Speckle Park and Perry and Suzanne Rosiski. Also followed in by entry number 3051, PJS Nelly 48N, shown and exhibited by PJS Speckle Park and Perry and Suzanne. And also following in and rounding out this class is entry number 3052, PJS Noteworthy 55N, shown and exhibited by PJS Speckle Park and Perry and Suzanne as well. Ladies and gentlemen, this is split number 1 in our Speckle Park division in the Little Lady Classic. These heifers are born from January the 2nd to February the 13th as well.
Who don't like a little rain on a tin roof? Boat running on a lake in Leyton. Cold brew with a crew on a Saturday night. Who don't like shooting stars on a tailgate? Mama's cooking after church on a Sunday. Fire lighting up the sky on the 4th of July. Oh, this thing hits wherever you call home. No, it ain't something that you find only down in old dirt road. It's in the lights of New York, the hills of LA. Everybody got that old honky tonk everywhere. I see country everywhere. Take a shot of some Hank for the bad days, a little Dolly for the smiles and the good days. Load up a dose of Willie when you wanna get high. Well, this thing hits wherever you call home. No, it ain't something that you find only down in old dirt road. It's in the lights of New York, the hills of LA. Everybody got their own honky tonk way. Down to Carolina and up to Idaho. They all want some pork swinging, picking on that banjo. They like to dance to the songs we're singing. Can't get enough of the whiskey we're drinking. All want a piece of that homegrown feeling. It ain't just here or there. I see country everywhere. See the tears, the first loves, the breakups, families, friends, the fights and the makeups, home team home runs, fourth quarter comebacks. We all know that it's in the lights of New York, the hills of LA. Everybody got their own honky tonk way. Down to Carolina and up to Idaho. They all want some pork swinging, picking on the banjo. They like to dance to the songs we're singing. Can't get enough of the whiskey we're drinking. All want a piece of that homegrown feeling. It ain't just here or there. I see country everywhere.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our Speckle Park, coming back in no particular order here, is going to be entry number 3048, Skyline Wilcox Neva 31N, shown and exhibited by Wilcox Livestock. And also coming back in for the championship drive is going to be entry number 3052, PJS Noteworthy 55N, shown and exhibited by PJS Speckle Park and Perry and Suzanne Rosiski. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your two Speckle Parks coming back in no particular order. We appreciate the Speckled Park breed for bringing out these excellent heifers here for our judges to analyze this afternoon. We do have one split left in our little lady before we get into the overall. This is going to be our mixed breed class. We've got one entry coming in for this class. It'll be entry number 3001. I can't believe you do that while I'm talking on the microphone. Can't believe it. No. Yeah. Hold on a second, I'm just announcing the package. Coming into our mixed breed class here in the Little Lady Classic is entry number 3001. This is going to be Nova, shown and exhibited by Armstrong Semitals. This will be Cameron on the halter as well. This heifer is going to be born on February the 11th. February the 11th heifer, we have one entry in our mixed breed class.
Well, it might be the whiskey talking, might be the wine, but I think that I found someone I can settle down with. All my life, once bitten and twice shy. I've been through the worst, bark in the maple tree, a country house and a family. We can have that beautiful life. Well, it might be a whiskey talking, might be a wine, but we never met, so I can settle down with all my life. I've been running from the
On one sheet. Richard, can you do another sheet for all
What? Ladies and gentlemen, coming back out of our mixed class here is going to be entry number 3001, Nova, shown and exhibited by Armstrong Sementals. Ladies and gentlemen, it becomes that time. Back to the start of our pages here. Coming in from our Angus division. Are they ready, Cade? Our ringmen just giving me the whoa up here. Livestock picture here. Yeah. Not bad. Just announcing the show. Oh, hey, yeah. Yeah, you bet, Scott. I'll call you out. Yeah. Okay, bye. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are. Coming back in for our overall class here is going to be entry number, leading off the overall is entry number 3007, RRW Lady 501N, shown and exhibited by Ramrod West Cattle Co. Also out of the Angus division is entry number 3008, showing Perrin Sarah 1N, shown and exhibited by Para Cattle Co. Out of the Charlet division is entry number 3009, HTA Winona 593N, shown and exhibited by HTA Charlets of Rivers, Manitoba. Coming to us from Carberry, Manitoba is entry number 3010, Hidden Lake Nancy 13N, shown and exhibited by Hidden Lake Farms. Out of our Hereford division is going to be entry number 3013 ANL ACDT 174E Jada 115 ET 111N, shown and exhibited by ANL Polled Herefords. Also additional owners on there is Dan and Kelvin Fornoir, Golden Oak, and AXA. Also out of the Hereford division and coming back in here is entry number 3018 Arius Acres Ellie 29N, shown and exhibited by Arius Acres. Coming to us out of the limo division is entry number 3020 EMF HR Naomi 503N, shown and exhibited by Eden Meadows Farms. Additional owners on that as well as Hard Rock Land and Cattle Company. Also in is entries number 3021 EMF Nevada 505N, shown and exhibited by Eden Meadow Farms. Coming to us out of the hot contested Semental division is entry number 3026 Copper Kettle Molly 254N, shown and exhibited by Copper Kettle Cattle Co. Also out of the Semental division is entry number 3040 HFL Rose 5034N, shown and exhibited by Horner Cattle Company. And out of our Speckle Park division is entry number 3048 Skyline Wilcox Neva 31N, shown and exhibited by Wilcox Livestock. And also out of the Speckle Park division is entry number 3052 PJS Noteworthy 55N, shown and exhibited by PJS Speckle Park and Perry and Suzanne Rosinski. And out of our mixed breed class is entry number 3001. This will be Nova, shown and exhibited by Armstrong Semitals. Ladies and gentlemen around the ringside, please put your hands together for this fantastic group of heifers.
Heading down south to the land of the pines. I'm thumping my way in the north
a special place where boys and girls can all be queens every single day. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. You Santa Monica, I swear it's calling me. Won't make my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl. I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh, mama, I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the pink pony club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the pink pony club. I'm gonna keep on dancing out in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the pink pony club. Pink pony club. And dolls are on the floor. Lovers in the bathroom and the light outside the door. Black lights and a mirror disco ball. Every night's another reason why I left it all. I think my wicked dreams are here from Tennessee. Oh, Santa Monica, you've been so good to me. I make my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl. I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh, mama, I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the pink pony club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the pink pony club. I'm gonna keep on dancing out in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the pink pony club. Pink pony club. Don't think I've left you all behind. Still love you in Tennessee. You're always on my mind. And mama, every Saturday I can hear your southern drawl 1,000 miles away. Say, God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh, mama, I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the pink pony club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the pink pony club. I'm gonna keep
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to turn the microphone over to Darby Cochran, one of our judges here this afternoon, on a few comments on this overall female class.
I'd like everybody to give a big round of applause to these exhibitors in the ring. Terrific class here for our final drive. On behalf of Les, Bill, I'd like to thank the organizing committee for asking us and putting us on the spot here to judge, sort through these heifer calves. Really an outstanding group, top to bottom. It's nice to see kind of the next generation of calves, and in some instances the cattle people out here showing their, you know, kind of the latest and greatest of genetics for this calendar year. So thanks for having us, and it's been great so far. With that, we're going to keep, looks like we're still tabulating here, and we'll slap a champion in reserve here shortly.
Again, thank you, Darby. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give all three of our judges a big round of applause. I do believe they're going to get a picture in front of the backdrop. You betcha. Put your hands together for our judges here today, please. What do you need, Leslie? Oh, clipboard. Our tabulators are doing an excellent job all day here, and now we're putting them under pressure. As we move into final drive here, I'd like to thank Valley View Co-op again for their sponsorship. Valley View Co-op is more than just a place to shop. It's your local business owned by people it serves. As part of the co-op network across Western Canada, Valley View Co-op gives back to the communities where they work, live, and play. With your support to the co-op, and you're choosing a business that reinvests 100% of its profits right here at home, crediting jobs, building stronger communities, and supporting events like the Manitoba Ag X. We'd like to thank the Valley View Co-op for their continued commitment in agriculture and the next generation in the cattle producers. Our ringmen here today again is Tyler Stewart and Cade Crookshank. We appreciate their volunteering their time. We're going to roll as soon as when we get through our... Oh. Gotta love technical difficulties along the way here with cordless mics. When we get through the female classes here, we're going to take a 10-minute break and roll right into the bull divisions. We're going to start off with our Angus class in our bull jackpot show. Just going to leave you with a little bit of music here for a couple of seconds.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going
Bill, are you doing the slapping? Reserve first, sure. We're going to call upon our judge, Leslie Headley, to slap our reserve champion female.
And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say all I do is and if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there. Ludacris going in on the verse, 'cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, put them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming from our limo division, our reserve champion is entry number 3021 EMF Nevada 505N, shown and exhibited by Eden Meadow Farms. That is your reserve champion in the Little Lady Classic. Now our champion is also going to get slapped by Judge Leslie Headley. And your champion, also out of our limo class, is entry number 3020 EMHF HR Naomi 503N, shown and exhibited by Eden Meadow Farms and also additional owner Hard Rock Land and Cattle Company. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your Little Lady Classic for the 2025 Ag X. We are going to take our time now and get pictures of these two excellent heifers here. Congratulations to all exhibitors that were out here, whether you were in the championship drive or out here in your classes. Congratulations for entering here. Again, congratulations goes out to Eden Meadow Farm and Hard Rock Land and Cattle Company on two excellent heifers out here in the championship drive. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a 10-minute break as we get pictures of these heifers, and we're going to roll right into our Jackpot Bull Show, brought to you by Quintain and Sons Limited, our livestock dealers right here outside of Brandon, Manitoba. 10 or 15-minute break. We're going to just take some pictures and rock and roll again right away.
So you're a rocket scientist. That don't impress me much. So you got the brains, but have you got the touch? Now don't get me wrong, yeah, I think you're alright, but that won't keep me warm in the middle of the night. That don't impress me much. I never knew a guy who carried a mirror in his pocket and a comb up his sleeve, just in case, and all that extra whole gel in your hair ought to lock it, 'cause heaven forbid it should fall out of place. Oh, you think you're special? Oh, you think you're something else? Okay, so you're Brad Pitt. That don't impress me much. So you got the looks, but have you got the touch? Now don't get me wrong, yeah, I think you're alright, but that won't keep me warm in the middle of the night. That don't impress me much. Ow. Yeah. You're one of those guys who likes to shine his machine. You made me take off my shoes before you let me get in. I can't believe you kiss your car goodnight. Now come on, baby, tell me, you must be joking, right? Oh, you think you're something special? Oh, you think you're something else? Okay, so you got a car. That don't impress me much. So you got the moves, but have you got the touch? Now don't get me wrong, yeah, I think you're alright, but that won't keep me warm in the middle of the night. That don't impress me much. Oh, now you think you're cool, but have you got the touch? Now don't get me wrong, yeah, I think you're alright, but that won't keep me warm on the long, cold, lonely nights. That don't impress me much. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so what do you think, you're Elvis or something? That don't impress me. That don't impress me.
Yeah, I met you before anybody knew my name. Playing for pennies on a dive bar stage. Split an all-star special on our first date in a Waffle House booth. Your daddy was crying when he gave you away, 'cause all those country songs I played, they didn't come with a 401k. But hey, I had you. You can make a six-pack on the carpet taste like $1 million bill. You can make a one-bedroom apartment feel like a house up on the hill. You can make my truck out in the driveway roll like a cleaned-up Cadillac.
astray, and I know I ain't seen it all. But I heard that ocean's salty and the stars they sometimes fall. And that would not do justice to the way I feel for you. So I had to sing a song about all the things I knew. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill. From the back roads to the Broadway shows with 1,000,000 miles between, there's at least 1,000,000 love songs that people love to sing. And everyone is different, and everyone's the same. And this is just another way of saying the same thing. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill. A whippoorwill. Don't rock the jukebox, wanna hear some Jones, 'cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stone. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Before you drop that quarter, keep one thing in mind. You got a hard-broke hillbilly standing here in line. I've been down and lonely ever since she left. Before you punch that number, did I make one request? Don't rock the jukebox, wanna hear some Jones, 'cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stone. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. your heart's been broken, you need a song that's slow. There ain't nothing like a steel guitar round a memory. Before you spend your money, babe, play a song for me. And don't rock the jukebox, wanna hear George Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. You don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song.
I light every bridge I see here just to watch it burn. If you've seen all the hell I've seen, it make your stomach turn. I think you know why I do what I do when I do. I could tell some stories about some things you won't believe. It takes more than an offer now to set the sinner free. I think you know how I try when I try, Lord, I try. I might drink a little, I might smoke a lot, counting down the good times, staring down the clock. Throw some hallelujahs to the big man in the sky. Show up Sunday morning looking just like last night. Yeah, that's how I get by. Oh, that's how I get by. 1,000 miles of gravel, I've been walking with no shoes. No matter how far I come, I can't outrun my roots. I think you know why I do what I do when I do. I might drink a little, I might smoke a lot, counting down the good times, staring down the clock. Throw some hallelujahs to the big man in the sky. Show up Sunday morning looking just like last night. Yeah, that's how I get by. Oh, that's how I get by. I might drink a little. That's how I get by. Counting down the good times. That's how I get by. Throw some hallelujah. That's how I get by. Show up Sunday morning smelling just like last night.